Good morning, everybody, and happy Friday. If you're here with me in the Discord, YouTube, X, or Kick chat, go ahead and say what's up and good morning. Let's see who's with us here this morning. We have Navy guy Bob, National Hockey Shane, TW Lee Watt. Good morning to you. What's up, Lung Diggles? Skunk Dave, J Prowse, Amateur Genius, to Gritty, Cyrus, Kenny, Sadek. Good morning. Yeah, let me do that for you. I got you. You're all set, Lee. 7,500 on the day, locking it up early today. Let's go, baby. My man. You'll love to see it. We are coming down a little bit now. There's not going to be a lot of action today. See here. There we go. Thanks, National. There we go. Let's see. Good morning to you, Dead Cat Bounce, Scusty, Rips Mod 69, Bonafides, Master of the Kennel, Rhino Trader, Steady Turpin, Justin Prowse, Stoley, Sander DBE, Mr. Yips, Airmark, Natist, Cloud Atlas, Cube Q, Air Bear Trades, Yaz, Day Trader Rick, Dead Cat Bounce, Cube Q, Kenny U, Cash, Tomoki, Chem Dog in the building, Louie, Unprofitable, Gringo El Diablo, Sovereign P, Coach Steve, Robin I, Steve Trade, CK, Cam Dingo, Nolerman. Good morning. Tattoo NQ, Medellin, Coach Steve-O, Barefoot Greenback, Tito, Big Guy, Air Rose, Blaze, Cash Flow. Good morning. What's happening? How's everybody doing this morning? Saw some of you already locked up. Best movement of the whole day happening right now. Anything in equities actually fading? Nope. Meta, barely. Microsoft, maybe. Maybe Microsoft has a little tumble in it. Today's gonna be a very boring day. What's up, Buckle Luck? Hillis, good morning. Fenster, Boat of the Bowl. Today's gonna be an extremely boring day. There's no news coming out, no US facing news. There's only one thing coming out. It's at 10:20, and that's Alberto Musalem. He's speaking. And probably not even talking about monetary policy. So, imagine how that's gonna be today. Kind of a snooze fest. But the market has come down. It looks like 20 points here. We're at the potential breaking point, but given how this market has just been so back and forth, I could see this just popping right back up. I think I got one more day to trade in these Funding Ticks accounts. Let's see. Let's see if it's gonna break down below these 60s perhaps. And there's just liquidity waiting below. It's probably just not the best trade, but it is prop firm accounts. I don't really care that much. All right, let's try it. Let's see, how many more trades do I need to do on these things? I think today's my last day. Oh, I have to hit a 6K profit target overall though. Yeah, I thought I could do a flip day. I gotta get to 6K profit without going over 1,500, which is doable, actually. Actually doable. Yeah, this thing is going right down to that VWAP there. Microsoft is coming down, so that's helping things quite a bit. They're currently bouncing at the VWAP here. S&Ps have the VWAP down at 6381. I would just imagine that when we do finally bounce, it's gonna be a pretty tremendous bounce. Yeah, we're like right there, the VWAP. See if we can blast through. Pretty unlikely, to be honest. There is some overhead supply though. Let me see if we can maybe get a little repositioning and bump back up to like 63 or something. Why can't I join you on Kick anymore? Seems I'm locked out. That's not true. Let's try it. Let's full port this thing and try it. I'm gonna get that bounce back to 63, but we could try to chase this down to like 46. Get through those 50s and then we can go. So much liquidity at the 50s though. If it did break down like a little bit more, this would make sense. Let's see here. Yeah, if we can just get through those 50s and then break down 63.81. There's a problem is there's so many orders that are stacked and there's just not a lot of liquidity right now. But if Microsoft can keep breaking lower, it'll push this thing lower. God, I hate this song. I wish I could just delete that song out of the freaking library. So we'd be looking for the 50 level to break. Again, very, very tough with low liquidity, but yeah. Prop firm account, who really cares? Looking for 6384 to break too in the S&Ps. If that snaps, then we should get a little tumble. Microsoft just holding. Wouldn't take all that much to move the market right now. Nice, Tim. There you go. Just needs to snap through 63.84 here, and then we can do nice little tumbles. Thing is, I could open up my personal and do it, but it'd be a big old waste of money. We are comfortably below the VWAP too. Might have to go higher before we go lower first. There's so many orders stacked there. Microsoft little bounce too. Okay, a little bit push here. 63.84 would be lovely. There you go. A little bit more. All right, we're out. I gotta make $400 more. Anyway. Wee, prop firms. Who cares? So in the Percy, ended up paying. What do you think I paid for fees yesterday? What do we think I paid for fees yesterday? I didn't trade anymore after $1 or $12? No, I lost $15 in actual trading losses. I wish $400. I wish. Would have been nice. Pull this up actually. I want to dox myself here, but I don't think there's anything that's gonna dox myself. I always have to triple check now. So there's my actual P&L, $15 draw. DR means draw, CR means credit. That's how much I paid in fees. So $15 loss ends up being a $1,600 loss. Didn't trade the day before. Trade 55, and then no trade, obviously. So the reason I bring that up, if there's somebody who's running like a trading conference, like there's somebody who's selling a trading course and they make in props like $1,600 in a month over a prop firm account, it might be time to rethink your entire life. If you're going and paying a conference for somebody who's making like $1,600 in a month for a prop firm conference or like anything like that, it might be time to rethink your entire life plan. If you're watching a streamer who has not taken a payout that exceeds $1,600, it might be time to rethink your entire life. It might be time. It might be time to rethink your entire life at this point. What's the most you paid in fees on AMP? I don't know. I don't really pay attention. It's not really something I'm paying attention to. Brandon says, hey, morning, first time here. Thanks for sharing. I switched to micros while on summer. Bad price action. Great. Love it. Over 5K? I don't know. I can go back and check like on the biggest days. Usually on the biggest days, like that, like the biggest profitable days that I have, I'm not a frequent trader. That's the thing. It's like I try to line up my trades where I take 1 or 2 trades. Yesterday, I took like 8, 9 trades. That's why it's a lot of fees. Here's a question for you. You have stated before you get up around 2 a.m. What time do you actually start dissecting the charts? 2:10. Wake up, wash my face, brush my teeth, make my coffee, charts. There you go. Is there any difference between 20 micros and 2 minis? I mean, you're going to pay more fees on 20 micros than you would for 2 minis. You're going to pay way more. Look at this beautiful tumble. Microsoft is back down. If you make tens of thousands a day, who cares about the fees? It's the same as taxes. Yeah, exactly right. That's what I'm saying. That's kind of the whole point of the conversation, is that there are actually people out there that are charging people money to go to conferences, and they are making around, like I've seen them post like their monthly prop firms, and it's like $1,200. It's like, buddy, what are you teaching for? What is happening? This industry just makes me sick. It really does. Anyway, I don't like going on that rant because nobody else does either, but anyway. Rips, what prop firm are you using now to trade on? Funding Ticks, Take Profit Trader, Apex, and Tradeify. It's crazy out there, bro. There are streamers that don't even take payouts. People who actually stream that don't regularly take payouts. Like, it's fine if you're not a prop firm trader, you can trade your own money or whatever, but like, there are streamers out there that are streaming that have like 30 people tuning in that have, they still can't get payouts in prop firms. It's mind-blowing. Like, mind-blowing. Like, buddy, get your life together. What's wrong with you? Like, get your life together. What are you streaming for? Do you want, like, are you putting failure on display? What's the point? I'm so confused. Doesn't make any sense. Never understood it. Go stream Minecraft or something if you want to stream. All right, we're still coming down here. Heavy sellers. I blame Microsoft, by the way. We did break the VWAP here in the S&Ps, but we are back to the daily open here. That would be like me streaming a year into my journey. You'd be surprised, dude. There are people literally out there that are streaming that still can't like even figure out how to trade props, don't get payouts, and then like have affiliate links blasted all over their stuff. It's like, wow, you are just shameless. Shameless, completely and totally shameless. Those that can't do teach, I don't know. I used to think in that, but I think there's some good people out there. It just has to be worth their time in some way, you know? I think that might be the best price movement all day. Not gonna lie. I think that was it. No, I'm just saying, it's not like, yeah, if those who can't do are trying to teach something, sure, but I'm just saying, like, there's people who can do, who do teach. They just need to get compensated for it properly. Like, a good friend of mine was my tennis instructor out in Dorado. He used to play tennis 5 days a week. I'm terrible at tennis. I went and played tennis like 2 months ago. Oh man, I'm awful now. That's what happens when you're out of practice for years. I used to have a tennis coach 4 or 5 days a week, crushing it. Oh God, I'm terrible now. It's sad. It's sad. I thought I was a bad golfer. Nope, bad golfer and bad tennis player. Caught a little slice of the down move, but I'm not confident in follow through. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't either. That's why I took it off. I could have easily had these things to pay out land. Now I just need, you know, $400 in each of them, 400 more. There are some personal trainers that I've seen. Like, dude, that's the other thing that tilts me. I've seen personal trainers in the gym where they're like, they have clients and like what they're having the clients do is like literally destroy their joints. And they're probably gonna like, dude, it's so bad. I can't stand it. That's why I have a home gym. I hate going to the public gyms. There are some people stream in hopes to help themselves get better at trading with no intent to get a popular stream. Yeah. I don't know. I just think it's weird. Like, I'm not gonna start a golf YouTube channel, you know what I mean? I'm awful at golf. I would never start a golf YouTube channel of like here I am golfing. Like, nobody wants to watch you be terrible at something. You know what I mean? Like absolutely dog food at something. Hey guys, this is my new golf channel I'm launching. Come watch me be absolute dog at this. Tune in daily. I go live. Watch me struggle. You can tune in live and watch me struggle. We're all in this together. That's the other thing too. I feel like there's people out there that are like terrible at trading that like to watch other people at terrible at trading because their egos are so weak that they're like, ah man, I don't believe these people that are actually good at trading. There's no way, because if I can't do it, then they can't do it. So they go to these other streamers that are just dog trading, and it makes them feel good because they're like, ah, see, nobody can figure out trading. I knew it. I knew it. Nobody can figure out this trading thing. If I can't figure it out, then nobody else can. It's a messy place out there, isn't it? Tiger says, out of here, this is some haterade too early in the mornings. 2 with 2 O's, and nobody gives a f. Get the f out of here. You don't have to announce on the way out. The close button is just right there. Go f yourself. You f. Literally nobody f cares, and nobody's gonna f miss you. Get the f out. You don't have to announce it, by the way. Nobody f knows you. Nobody f cares about you. Happy Friday, everybody. It's Thursday. No, it feels like Thursday, though. I think I'm just disappointed that the market's not going to do anything today. I think it's an airport announcing departures. Good times. Rose corrected his spelling. I mean, dude, it's no surprise. Should I just start trading gold today? Yeah, it's doing something, right? Do we have a seltzer emoji? I don't think so. Every single time we've had like, we've tried to make an emoji, it just doesn't look good. Just looks terrible. We do have an SMB emoji. That is fitting. You're short? You're still short there, Mr. Harris? Oh, gold right to the VWAP there. Wonder if it's gonna bust on through. Short from 70, nice. All I had to do was just hold my short. Could have passed these stupid things. Well, not passed, but got paid outs. What's coming out? Canadian unemployment or something? Let me see. Something boring. Yeah, Canadian unemployment. This is not going to move the U.S. markets as far as I know. Did anybody watch the BOE press conference yesterday? Nobody does care. The U.S. markets. I mean, there's... Maybe if you want to trade Toronto Dominion or something, I don't know. No, I don't mean it like that. I just mean in regards to the markets that we're trading. I care very much about Canadians. I have a lot of Canadian friends. They're great people for the most part. Some of them, a little too much, but... Yesterday's speech was about holding good trades longer? Hosers, eh? Yeah, see what I mean? That's the market, nobody cares. Some algorithms are repositioning right now, though. I love Persian people. Boost bede, right here. And if you ever had a nickname, Riley, for Ripsy, you can always call me Baba June, if you want. No problem. I'll allow that one. Two trades, 800% plus on SPY. Oh, you're talking about on the for the Bank of England presser. Jamarcus. It's my other name. That's a great joke right there. Why is gold booming? Because equities are failing. People flooding. People tend to go to safe fixies and precious metals when equities tend to fall. So it could be a precursor to a down day in equities today. But I mean, that was a pretty big tumble. That was all the way from 580 down to 530, 50 points. That's pretty good. I mean, got to remember during the summer, 50 points is great. You'll get a couple days that are exaggerated, but like some days during the summer, you'll get like 20, 30 points of range. It's not fantastic at all. If you're over on YouTube right now and you're not following on Kick, we need 6 more followers right now to hit our goal, I think. Pretty sure. Oh no, the goal's a little bit higher. Never mind. Still do it. They're on both. Nice. They're talking about it. Tariffs are on gold bars entering the U.S. from Swiss. When do those start? They already started? Read something about revaluing the U.S. gold reserves. I haven't seen that on my end. There is a couple algorithms that are just continually repositioning in the NQ, so I don't know how to take that. When do you expect normal trading to commence? I mean, sometimes September's can be slow too. It's probably going to start to get better end of this month, I would think. You know? Did just reject the VWAP again in the S&Ps here. Dude, still 30 minutes to the top of the hour. Crazy, dude. Is XRP going crazy? Dude, I sold my XRP at like $2.50 or $3 on the last boom cycle. Oh, 330. What did it peak at? 338. Still hasn't gone 350? No way. Oh, I was gonna say. Okay. I guess I sold it. Yeah, like. Yeah, there we go. This one. Yeah, I think I sold it around $3. I was like, that's all it went to? You scroll back, yeah. Yeah, that's where I sold. It was right around $3 on that boom. And then my wife sold hers, I think, around $2 here. Anyway. Good old crypto. So we are coming down into this consolidation here. We are underneath the VWAP in pretty much everything that moves the NQ here. Apple's flirting with it. Nvidia, Meta, and Microsoft are all below VWAP, which is important. I just looked at Palantir and hate myself for not buying in 2023. Yeah. Told my boys to load up on long-dated options, some calls. And they did. I think one of them did at least. Doesn't Friday most of the time bullish? No. Tons of things that can make it not bullish. All of the participants agree that it should be bullish. For some reason, it'll be bullish. Oh yeah, it's prediction time. You're right. Thank you for reminding me. You all got your channel points refunded? All right, there you go. Refund for everybody because it didn't come close to anything that we wanted. Which comes first in NQ. Did you see the channel point store, by the way? Do you see all the new stuff there is available? All right, let's see. Get it done. All right, there we go. Can you believe what's available right now? 25,000 for a 50K Tradeify growth account? Unbelievable. Just follow and kick, thank you. Who's Bentley Rips? Somebody just follow me named Bentley Rips. Oh boy. Hi Rips, how does Tradeify work? After 7 days of trading, can I request any payout without leaving a minimum balance? No, it says in your dash, but it's the max cap on the 150K accounts is $3,000 per account. So you can request $15,000 if you're trading 5 of those accounts. They paid me in under 2 minutes when I used them. Did I do 20? Oh my God, I'm sorry. I wrote that wrong again. My fault. Let me fix this. I'm sorry. You're gonna get a refund. Good looking out there, by the way. God, what an idiot I am. Sorry. Sorry, I'm doing it again. I'm so stupid. Oh, God. Sorry about that. Thank you for pointing that out. There we go. I want it to be fair. Come on. Yeah, there we go. All right, vote. Get it in there. Start gambling. Get those channel points. Who gambled only 520? Grow a pair, why don't you? There you go. Now we got some muscle in there. Dude, nobody's doing 23,850? Folks are crazy. Look at the odds on 23,850. 1 to 9. Are you crazy? I'm trying to sway the action right now. I'm joking. Jeez. Ribs, please advise. I've been billed for an account that does not exist, and I was billed today for an account that has not been reset. I've reached out to TopStep, no response. I don't work for TopStep. In fact, I don't work for any of these prop firms. There's nothing that I can do, brother. TopStep is a great firm, though. They've been around for a very long time. They're going to work out your situation. So I wouldn't worry about it. Dang, more MV did all in. 16K points. You're a G, bro. TopStep has an old dashboard that your account might still be there. Thank you there. Black Amex, thank you. Do you ever sports gamble? I used to a lot. I just don't really care anymore. It was fun when I used to drink and like be out and about and like you have action on. That was fun. I just don't care. You know, so many things you stop caring about when you stop drinking. Going out in general. Pointless conversations. Ponies, not. I lived close to the Del Mar racetrack when I lived in Rancho Santa Fe. I used to go to opening day a lot, but I don't know, just never really enjoyed it. My buddy hit big on it, but I don't really care. You reset my mind to think wins shouldn't trade and patience is the key. Thank you. Appreciate the gems you drop. Thanks for being here, brother. Do you drink like alcohol? No. I stopped drinking years ago. Don't miss it at all. I really I got so sick and tired of it. I partied way too hard. Way too hard. And I just I did everything I wanted to do, you know? All right, this is coming down now. Let's see if we can smack this through the lows here. I wanted to see this melt through the daily open. It's weird because, whatchamacallit, Microsoft is kind of bouncing here. But if we can actually see this break down lower below these 20s, oh my God, it would go so heavy. We're right at the daily open, so I expect there to be a lot of buyers there. But if we did break below that, there would be a lot of people offside. So I do want to try this. I only have one contract on to start. Let's see if we can nail this. Again, not expecting a whole lot. Let's see here. Bounce back up to these 30s. If we can reject 30s, I really want to try to take this for a ride back below the daily open. Might just need that liquidity push. I don't like Microsoft bounce here, but you could definitely reject at 521.31, which is the VWAP. So let's see. Okay, adding one here. If we break back below, I'm gonna add heavily, but if we pop this above and just out of this thing. Watching. Can add 3 more contracts per, so. A lot of people will still buying that daily open area. Let's see if we can break through these bids. If we do, we shut it down back below 30. If not, we just have to take it on the chin here. 63.82 is a big level here in the S&Ps as well, so trying to pace it around that. Let's watch. Right now I have 2 on. $63.82, if it's gonna hold this. Watching. Okay. See if it goes back down below 35. If it doesn't, then I'm out. Watching here at 35. Because 63.82 is being defended. I just need to see this back down below 35. Okay, watching for the anticipation below 35. If we can get that little push below, then we're good. So we bought 35s, market order. Just need that little flush back below 35 and this would make sense. Very thin too. Watching. This is the breaking point, 35 here. So this is the part that we need. 63.81 is the S&P level. There's somebody stacking bids, but if we can just get that little push, now they're stacking bids 35. Yeah, it was an idea. Let's see. 12 contracts is all you need to put up a wall right now. Let's see. They can just push this below 35. I think we can get this perfection. We just have to lean into 35 here without a player showing up. Okay, pull through, pull through. 33 halves, pull through. There's 9 contracts there. They don't want to do it. 35s. They don't want to do it. Don't want to give it up. A big area too. It'd be a big area if they actually flush through it. Okay, orders above look good. Just get through that 35 and then we can go right there. Get through this player at 33 halves. He's got 9 contracts. $63.82 still defended there in the S&Ps, but they might want to slap it. 60 contracts there. Yeah, Microsoft bouncing up. Could reject VWAP, but really need to see this motion below first. Somebody flashing a bigger order there. Yeah, I'm gonna take that on. We didn't get the break. To even get something closer to 9. Trying to get a Tradeify eval using your code, but it's not working, Rips. You gotta do, if you do incognito browser. I wonder if my stop was too tight. I should have my stop at like 40 quarters instead of 38 3/4. Let's see though. I'm watching NQ while I'm training. Well, I'm watching both, but gotta take this back now. Guess I should have had my stop at 40 quarters. Kind of annoying. Back at that 33.5 player here. Just want this thing to fight below 35 and hold that break, because then we can come back down to at least 27. Little movement, but it would pay nice. And of course, if Microsoft rejects VWAP, this thing will go right back down. We're just dancing in between these levels right now. Yeah, 40 quarters is my area. All about 40 quarters here. This music reminds me of like being on a beach, lounging on a beach somewhere. I still think this rejects. It would make sense for it to reject. It's just very slow. Very slow, very thin. Just want something to do. And we can always wait for the open, but I probably want to trade the personal off the open, but we'll see. Player at 63.80 3/4 in the S&Ps. They're not real though. They just keep flashing these bids. I don't think they're real. This thing settles below 63.80 as well. That'd be pretty big for the push. But right now we are probably ranging all the way back up to VWAP if we don't break down below 33 halves in here. There's a lot of downside pressure in the S&Ps, but they're absorbing it. 83 contracts just got absorbed via an iceberg. So. See if it comes on. Might have to wait until top of the hour too for better price action liquidity. All right, we're gonna take that off. I think it's probably gonna, yeah, see, look at that. There's people that are absorbing it. There's people that are pushing it super, super heavy. So there's somebody that's like closing a short there. I can't wait for that. Like if they're gonna go and close that, they're gonna close it, you know? Not much I can do about that. Now let's see how it reacts around VWAP. Because S&Ps are still weak, but for some reason, I mean, it's not like, it doesn't really make that much sense, but Amazon is kind of leading the charge. Microsoft's still underneath the VWAP. That was a lot of contracts too. Somebody just closed 615. It's a lot. I don't even know if we're get a 2 to 3 hour window. That would be an extraordinary window for a Friday. Extraordinary. That would be huge. What do I want? There. I want to trade it again, but I just want to wait. Yeah, I like it back short here. That perk above the previous 4 hour mid. S&Ps are very weak here too. Yeah. Whatever. I'll try it again. I don't care. S&P's tremendously weak. If we break below 63.80 in the S&Ps, that'll drag the NQ with it. And then we have to get through 33 halves here. There's a bunch of players right here that are stupidly annoying. Same players that were a thorn in my side earlier. So we got the liquidity that we needed, but we just need that follow through all the way down to 27 halves. So 33 halves are a trouble point here. A lot of liquidity here at 33 halves. We might not have enough sell side push to get through. So let's see. So many people stacking around this 33 halves. It's kind of annoying. Coincides with 63.80 in the S&Ps, you can see. It's super annoying. Very low liquidity here. Doesn't take anything to move this market. Rejection there in NVIDIA as well. Let's see. We are about 6 minutes, 6.5 minutes here till the top of the hour, and we will get more liquidity coming in. If we break down 63.80 here in the S&Ps, it can go. But that's kind of the line in the sand right now. 63.80s have been continually challenged without breaking through them. Back down to 33 halves here. Can we break down these players at 33 halves? Nobody wants to be the first one in the pool. It's really not that much to break through. That's what's crazy. It's just that nobody wants to be the person who follows through here. It's kind of crazy. We had some large absorption on the offer. That'd be lovely, because then it would, I think, get a lot of these people back to the sell side. $31 contracts at 32 3/4. I wonder if it's real. Let's see. Yeah, it is. Annoying. Now they're trying to take some of it out. There you go. They took it out. Now through 30s. There you go. Somebody's trying to get filled so many contracts here in a very thin market. They're being awfully greedy, and it's kind of ruining the momentum here in the NASDAQ. It's bouncing it every single time they put up an order, scaring the algorithms away because they don't want to immediately fill them. It's kind of like a bluff because it's so thin. So they'll tap into the order, and then you'll see they'll do this. They'll chase it back away. It forces them to put their orders higher so they get a worse fill on their covers. But noticing that the offers are getting a little bit thicker around that 33 level. Let's see if they can hold a push through 30 halves here. Microsoft rejecting as well. This music is very fitting for how slow these markets are. And thin. Slow and thin. Worst time to be a trader. Back to 6380 in the S&Ps as well. This is like the one cool thing about props. Well, there's multiple cool things, but like one of the biggest benefits of being a prop trader. Not that I call myself a prop trader, but I'm just saying for you folks out there that trade props, if you're trading like a 20 pack of Apex accounts and you're trying to close 20 contracts per account right now, which would be 400 contracts, could never do that in the real market, but you could do it here in the simulated markets. See what I'm saying? That's why it's beneficial for a lot of people on props. They don't understand that. Like, dude, you could never trade 400 contracts down here and try to close that on the bid. You would scare price up instantly if you showed that for a second. If you're using like TT, synthetic iceberg algorithm, or even just a regular iceberg and spacing it out, you could do it, but you're gonna deal with what this player is dealing with. They probably got like 60 more to unload here, I'd say, based on the level that they're pacing these through, and the algorithms are just not making it easy. They come down, touch the order, and then they're out. Touch the order, they're out. Touch the order, they're out. It's just like, we can get through it, just have to be patient. I think we trade down to 27 here on this pull. It would make sense. Okay, we tapped 28 halves, not 27 though. Now they're just getting greedy with their fills. It's ridiculous. Should have about, I would assume the way that they're pacing it, 30 to 50 contracts remaining in their covers, I would think. They're just making it really difficult. I don't think they're going to get nervous. They can keep on trying, but I don't think they're going to get very nervous. They're going to eventually get filled. They're just some people that are front running that person now. Now they're pulling their orders. Like, it just makes you wonder, are they really going to get so frustrated that they go marketing into this thing? I doubt it. There is a touch of liquidity all the way up to 38, but I really doubt they're gonna market in here. Yeah, that was them sitting there. How many? Yeah, not that many. We got 15 seconds until there's going to be some algorithms coming into this market providing liquidity. They can smash this thing right back up top. Let's see. There it is, 9 a.m. Yeah, they're doing the smash this thing back up top. Still thin on both sides. They have room all the way back up to 48 here. Yeah, they're positively sending this thing now. See if they reject it all at 48. It's so thin on that run up, it makes me feel like that's where they're going to take it to and run it right back. I really want to see these bids dissipating to the downside. Yeah, they're still pushing it. Trying to be optimistic that we can retake 40s or at least retest them. And we can figure it out from there. Let's see if we get through these 40s now. This is a big test here. Wendy's said the beef margins are going to challenge their store margins. So for you folks that are all balls deep in Wendy's right now, yeah, you never know that Baconator. That thing could be very expensive. Back to 63.80. And holding. I did ask if you're balls deep in Wendy. Asking all the important questions today. Wendy Rhodes. Chuck Rhodes' wife. Maybe we get some more liquidity in about 11 minutes here. Just want to see some forceful selling back below 33 halves. That's what I'd really like to see. It has a chance here to challenge 33 halves. I hate all these pansies that are just trying to cover at 33 halves. Like, dude, guys are so soft. Grow a pair. Stop covering at 33 halves. Bunch of frickin' daisies here. Guarantee if I threw 100 and I smashed it, market ordered, they would move real quick. And then they'd blast me to the top side. They make it really thin to the top side. We get cracked open, but there you go. You found your stones. You grabbed them. Now just a little bit more and then we can roll and everybody's happy. Dude, you start covering underneath 30, you're kind of a total failure of trading. That's my opinion, at least. You pansies. Covering underneath 30 like that when we're right below 63.80. Look at all of them. Look at all of them scattering like roaches. It's unbelievable. How dare they? It's unbelievable. Right back to 33 halves. Bunch of pansies. Dude, there's so much downside liquidity that they keep putting in here. Like, it's funny because one of them is going to get trounced. Look at that straddle in the NQ right now. There's no way. Yeah, take that off her. There's no way. There you go. Just give it a nice little tap. Just tap it right on in there. Let everybody know that who covered right there is just a failure at life. Yeah, just like that. No, come on. Stop stacking bids. These pansies, dude. It's like, it's so funny because it's like they could just make this job so much easier. They could literally just take all these cards to Bone Town and they just refuse to do it. Like, they're covering, these are bigger players too, because they're covering like, how many kinds? Stop freezing. What's going on here? Like, they've already covered like 300 underneath 30 right now. It's like, dude, you guys are so soft. If you just got out of the way, there's not enough liquidity. You can get your covers, but like, dude, just get out of the way. Just get out of the way, you frickin' pansies. And then you just stop all the momentum like that, dude. Come on, bro. See, look, because there are sellers. There's active sellers, and all you have to do is just move. Like right there's a player at 26 quarters. If you just pulled your order, brother, yeah, these guys are so weak. I mean, you got to imagine, though, they're probably short from here. Most of them, let's see. I mean, really though? Yeah, here. Yeah, I could see. Yeah. But really, like, you really think that you're not going to get filled at like 18s? You get down there, those 18s get nice and dirty. It's annoying. I mean, it makes sense why they'd want to cover, but like they didn't have to do it that aggressively, I don't think. Now you have like the remnants, like the little scrappy people that are like fighting now, like front running. So soft, because look at, watch. I guarantee we'll swipe these 23 contracts, watch. Guaranteed. And do it. Don't make me look stupid. Go, do it, swipe it. Right there, go. Swipe it. Really? Like, I'm convinced that we have sellers that want those 23 contracts. Right? There you go. They swiped it. Yeah, and I'm convinced that we still have active sellers on this tape. And if they're swiping 23, you gotta know, like, their bags are pretty full. Like, there's gonna be some downside pressure back into these 30s, you would think. And they stack 17. Like, yeah, take the 17 now. You're still here, right? Boink, there you go, they took it. Still active sellers. Just sell down through 30 again. Oh, what a terrible song this is, huh? Jeez. It is a Ripsy Colada. That is correct. That's exactly what that is. If we reject 6380 again, this would be lovely. Then that'd probably bring us back down here in the NQ, back through this 33 halves player. They just have like, they're averaging their orders around 33 halves. It's just annoying. Did the chip tariff work itself out yesterday, or is today the reckoning? I don't think it's today. Rejection 6380, playing out like we wanted to. Now just below 30s, just discover all of that liquidity below 30s and show them that we have sellers. And everybody's happy. Stop the stupid just pausing thing. Just blow through them. Yeah, just get it. It's pansies, bro. Everybody trying to get filled here. Can't be that many players left that need to get filled. Like, get out of the way, dude. We have, what, 18 more minutes here. How many likes do we have on YouTube right now? Let me look for an excuse. 112 likes. Come on, folks. Make sure you like and subscribe. I feel like it's the longest I've seen Rips hold the trade. I mean, I did hold that 100 contract trade for like 3 hours. Sweating my face off. Just probe these f***s. There you go. Yeah. There you go. You f***s. Bunch of f***s. Now just push it a little bit harder. Good Lord, you guys are so scared. Whatever, fine. You know why I held that trade so long? Does anybody actually know why I held that trade so long? I had the best indicator known to man. I'm not even kidding. I had it. I'm not even joking. Anybody know why? No, I'm not trading the person. You freaking nuts. Yeah, right, bro. No shot, brother. You had it, but it's gone now. What does that mean? Nope. Not bookmap. Not need. Yeah, dude. Crazy man. You saw it. You saw it too, right? Did you see it too? You saw that, crazy man? Yes. Knees was in here, and Knees said that it was going to be a long. I'm not kidding. I wish I could find their history. Hold on. Let me see. There. Look. Hold on. Check this out. Right here. Check this out. I'm not even kidding. Look at this. Literally the best indicator known to man. How you doing, Rips? We're going to 23,583. And he said that when we were at 540. And the moment he said that, I was like, oh my God, this trade is going to win no matter what. Because that guy might be the worst trader of all time. So I was like, oh my God, it's like, it can't lose. Literally, that's what it was. I'm not even kidding. You think I'm joking? I'm not joking. Literally, that's what I saw him come in and like, he said that, I was like, oh my God, we're gonna freaking roll right out of bed. This is gonna be perfect. It's insane. Fade the dumbest person in the entire chat. Easy win. Easy money, baby. This sounds like I'm about to start like a Family Matters episode. Ask him again. I don't know. He might have blown his paper account. Just needs to have a Discord. I need that. All right, it's 6:15 and 9:15. How many likes do we have? We got 167 likes. That's pretty soft. Hope everybody here on YouTube has a great weekend. I'll see you folks on YouTube on Monday. I'm gonna go to Kick. I don't know. I was hoping we get 200 likes by now. It's kind of crazy. There's 600 people watching. We can't even get a 30 to like the video. So it is what it is. Well, do I want to leave? I don't know. What do we do? What do we do, chat? Yeah, Nees is one of the insane clown traders. Yeah, the guy who reposts ICT and calls him dad. Shocker. Stay right here. Oh, now we get 200 likes. I don't know. I want to listen to good music, you know? I want to listen to some good music. I'm going to go over to Kick. I'll see you folks on Kick. Folks on YouTube, if you're going to drink this weekend, don't drink and drive. Take an Uber, take a Lyft. I'll see you folks. What are we finishing up with here on YouTube? 744. Wait, where's my stupid thing? We are finishing with 74480 times 3, $2,234 in our funded accounts. Now we're back to have to make $400 more. Right back to where we started before we took that stupid trade. All right. There we go, everybody. See ya. Have a good one. YouTubers, I'll be back on Monday, but join us over on Kick. It's way better. See ya. Bye.